A man from Kentucky won a $167.3 million Powerball jackpot and claimed his check on April 28th. On April 29th, he celebrated by coming down to my neck of the woods in Florida and got himself arrested because boy howdy he got rowdy and for some reason just wanted to fight everyone at like a hotel bar. I cannot fathom how someone can come into life-changing money and then the first thing they do is just unleash their demons. Just go fucking sicko mode on strangers. There's no audio for this section, but James Farthing, the Powerball winner, is the one that's right now grabbing a handful of that guy's shirt while another man takes him down. He said, "You can get me to the ground, but I'm gonna see that man's nipples come hell or high water, goddammit."
You kidding me? No, Get on the ground!
Do not fucking move, do not resist. Put your hands
D12,
down.
step it up. I just got kicked.
So it happens pretty quick. It was actually like two very fast kicks from James here. He got him with the fucking black flash, honestly. But what happened is the officer separated them and he was handcuffing the guy that had James in the headlock. And while that guy is on the ground, face down, James comes back to try and soccer kick him, but he misses and gets the officer square in the noggin. He like blasts his cranium here with his taekwondo kicks. And of course, being the tough macho man that James is, he then kicks the defenseless man who was handcuffed on the ground, which is a kick, that kind of soccer kick, that can oftentimes be fatal. He is an unhinged maniac. So he hits the officer and then hits the guy who he initially instigated all this shit with. So again, this is James Farthing, the one doing the kicks, not the one who's currently being handcuffed. And I know it's low-hanging fruit to call him James Farting, because his last name is so close to it. I'm sure he got bullied with that in school. But I still can't resist, so I gotta call him James Farting at least once. This man is getting farted on here by, like, the entire police force coming up.
Do not. Just stay there. No, you're not. No, you're not. Stay right fucking here.
You, enough.
I didn't know you were here.
Doesn't fucking make a difference.
I got caught in the face.
You stay there.
Okay, you need to calm down.
Put your hands behind your back right the fuck now. Put your hands behind your back and get against the fucking wall. Against the wall. Who else? The female. Taser deployed.
Dude got wombo comboed here. That's the two-piece Whopper special. He got tased and then Goldberg speared by another officer, and he let out a primal yell. Like, that's like the voice acting for the finals when you play the heavy and use the power slam. Like, holy shit. It was really a textbook linebacker tackle. Like, I'll give it to the officer there. So James tries to run away. He is clearly hammered. This guy is sloshed. So when the officer's telling him to get against the wall, he like shoves him towards the wall and he loses his balance instantly. And then he tries to make the slowest getaway possible. He gets tased and then tackled. You can also hear his girlfriend is shouting in the background. Well, she was actually on the ground because she was also being rowdy and ended up getting charged with disorderly conduct or disorderly intoxicated conduct, something like that. So these two just came into an unbelievable amount of money. And the first thing they do, legitimately, the next day after getting this money, they come down here to Florida and they start causing a ruckus. They weren't like victims here. They started all of it. So that guy that you saw get him in a headlock, well, it turns out James Farthing just clobbered him with a sucker punch.
The guy with the tats was trying to fight everybody. He ripped the dude's shirt over here. He don't want to do nothing. He was basically trying to fight everybody in the bar.
The people who work here are saying that he was a problem. Bad mind.
Him?
Yes.
No.
No, I don't know.
Well, because like.
What I was told is he got hit, and that's when he
I got
did a fight
hit.
with the guy with the tats. So the guy with the tats punched him in the face.
So you were instigating this as well. You were arguing with her. We were trying to split you guys up. You guys didn't stop arguing. I know you weren't the first one to throw punches or anything. That way?
No. Like
Yes.
that's.
Yes. So
Now, the bald guy is also pretty drunk, that's clear to see. But, according to the employees there, he was arguing back with the dude with the tats, and they tried to get him to stop. Neither one did, and that's when James Farthing threw the sucker punch, and that's when he threw him into the headlock. And then also when James decided to rip the other guy's shirt off It's quite a mess. James went around like talking shit, also bragging about being a lottery winner and like getting in people's faces, trying to fight them. So he called him out on it, started insulting him, calling him delusional, that kind of thing. And I guess that's when the employees were like, stop arguing, stop, just squash this. But he continued to call him out for being an asshole, and that's when James snapped and sucker punched him. Now, they did trespass the bald guy from this facility as well, due to his involvement in all of this. And the guy who gets his shirt ripped off does also give a statement that talks about how the bald guy was insulting him a lot directly to his face, saying that he was antagonizing him. But also, the James Farthing was the one who did start all of the commotion. Now, this isn't James' first run-in with the law. He's actually got a fascinating bit of lore here. So he hit Kentucky's largest jackpot the day before all of this unfolded, and opted to split the winnings with his mother as an early Mother's Day gift. That's the kind of feel-good story that makes your heart melt. It makes you go, aww. And then you read the following paragraph here. It turns out he is a career criminal who's racked up convictions across 9 counties in Kentucky for a litany of offenses, including choking a girlfriend, bribing officers while in prison, and selling cocaine to an undercover cop. Wow, what a saint. This seems like the kind of guy that deserves a $167 million Powerball jackpot. That just goes to show you, when it comes to luck in RNG, there is truly no amount of like karma or anything at play. It is just as random as that shit gets. This degenerate fucking scumbag just came into $167 million and then immediately comes down here and can't kick his criminal ways, so starts fucking fighting strangers in a hotel bar while flexing about his newfound wealth.
I had it right here. It's my purse.
Your ID's in there? Okay.
That is?
Okay.
This is
Who is here?
no sir. Guy that kicked you.
James Farthing. Okay. Okay.
We always argue.
Okay.
We've been together. We met in 2014.
Okay. So you got, but what's going on tonight? I don't care about when you met.
Nothing.
No. So I just.
We came to the Kentucky Lottery in Louisville and we claimed the check.
So although his girlfriend faced the disorderly conduct charges, she was released. Apparently, according to people around there, from what I've gathered, she was like directly involved in all of like the shit talking and the arguing, and even like to a certain extent the brawl itself, which I guess is how she ended up on the floor. I'm still a little confused on how she got in that position. I thought I overheard her saying like they argue all the time and, you know, it's not that big a deal, thus implying that James was the one that like shoved her down. That's what it kind of sounds like. I'm not positive, which wouldn't be the most surprising information to learn considering this guy also has a charge of choking a girlfriend at one point. So it doesn't seem like it's something he wouldn't do.
From right when the first punch was thrown, right when he hit you the first, he hit you first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So right from there, so he was just from talking to my partner who's talking to you. What, he was just here being obnoxious, stupid.
Yeah.
My partner's telling me you kind of called him out in a couple things.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
He got mad.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
And just pow.
And then just punched you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight in the jaw.
Like I said,
Oh my god. I know. I
just
get
see
it.
what's
Like
going on.
my brother's in law enforcement. Like my dad is in law enforcement.
Yeah.
Like
I want to tell you what I saw.
Yeah. What do you think, man?
So as they're talking to the bald guy who took James down, the guy who got his shirt ripped off marches over there and throws his hands on his hip and he's like, all right, I kind of want to participate here and let you guys know what the fuck happened. This guy looks exactly like Carl Urban, by the way. Like, I thought Billy Butcher was rolling up here for a second.
I saw you sitting over here talking to this guy, antagonizing him for like an hour. He was getting riled up. He was getting riled up. He was getting riled up. You were pushing his buttons. And then
Is that what you think?
Yeah, 100%. That's what I saw. I saw the body language.
I understand.
And this guy's been in prison for 28 years.
Okay.
So it's a different perspective.
You have to understand that.
I saw
different point of view.
this guy pushing the bear, poking the bear,
But antagonizing is not
antagonizing.
against talking to
Well,
somebody
man,
and
well, thank you
antagonizing
for
is
your-
not against
Hey,
the law.
thank you for
It's
your-
the fact that he punched him, and when I
Yeah,
got here,
I got
the other guy
This guy's
punched
been
him.
in prison for 28
Okay.
years.
Okay,
Okay.
well, it doesn't
Can you go
matter.
take a seat over there?
So he is saying that the bald guy did a lot more than what the officers and the employees are letting on, that he was poking the bear. And he kind of makes it sound like this was an expected outcome because the guy spent 28 years in jail, which, from what I've learned about James Farthing, is pretty close to accurate. He spent roughly 30 years of his life behind bars for a laundry list of crimes. So he also believes that the bald guy bears a lot of responsibility for everything that unfolded here, but ultimately he ends up just getting trespassed, and from what I've seen, there was no further punishment to him.
They want to press charges for disorderly just on her, not on this other guy?
No, they're just trespassing him.
Okay.
He wants to press charges on this gentleman here because he socked him first, punched him first.
Okay.
So he's getting the charges for the battery on him, and he's getting the felony battery on me.
Yeah, so I'd comfortably say this is one of the worst lottery winners ever. Not only because of his extensive criminal history, like, it's just insulting that this is the person that wins the fucking life-changing money, the largest lottery payout in Kentucky, apparently. But also, he gets that money and still has no change in his ways, comes down here and just immediately starts causing problems, immediately starts trying to fight people, bragging about his winnings, that kind of thing. Oh my god, it's infuriating. So yeah, I think I think he's going to be spending some more time behind bars here. It seems like he's more comfortable there than out in the open air. That's what it looks like. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.